All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shatia from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this is a video by a guy named Qasim Rashid Esquire. I can only assume that most likely he's a lawyer with the title of Esquire. But in this video, he's going to pose two very important questions that the Bible has the truth to. So we're going to let this video play and then we'll get the scripture.
You notice how the people who banned black people from schools, jobs, military, and all public spaces, who banned Latino and Asian immigrations, who locked Japanese Americans into concentration camps, who broke hundreds of treaties with Native Americans as a committed Native genocide, who refused to have so much as a conversation about reparations, but were happy to strip down affirmative action while keeping legacy admissions, and are now trying to ban all books teaching about that history. Notice how those same folks are the ones calling DEI as racist? You notice how the people who banned black people...
Mr. Rashid Esquire, yes, we have noticed this. We have noticed that the most horrendous crimes on the entire planet Earth have been done by the so-called white/Caucasian man whose biblical name is Esau Edom. Yes, we have noticed such a thing. And the Bible explains why this man has the track record that he has. Okay, let's go and we're going to keep this real Israelite 101 here. All right, Job 9:24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Now you may be saying, who is the wicked? Who is Job referring to as the wicked? A person that's covered up the face of the judges. Well, let's go to Malachi 1, 3, and 4. You know what? We're going to start from the top. Malachi 1 and 1. The burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith Yahweh. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains waste, his government, his power structures, and his heritage waste, for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Yahweh hath indignation forever. So we now know that the wicked, the people who are ruling the earth, are the nation of people called Edom, Esau Edom. All right. And because he is the wicked, he has no choice but to rule the world in unrighteousness, as spoken of in the book of Revelation, where it talks about the red dragon. Revelation 6 and 3, and it says, and when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, come and see. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given to him a great sword. And just to let you know that that's talking about bad Uncle Esau too. Genesis 27 and 38. It says, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above, and by the sword shalt thou live. All right, the sword is an instrument of violence. A literal sword is a weapon of violence to be used for violence. Now, you can break down the word sword into meaning any type of weaponry. Okay, and who is the master craftsman of weaponry and the use of it? There's only one nation of people. There's only one nation of people who specialize and love coming up with all different types of diseases, all types of biological warfare. There's only one nation of people who have created bombs, nukes. All right. There's only one nation that does that. And that's who the world has ignorantly come to know as the so-called white / Caucasian man, who is really bad Uncle Esau. Okay, and seeing as this guy has the blessing of the sword, he would use his sword to get the dominion over the entire earth, which we read in Job 9 and 24. And he would do this because he is wicked, according to Malachi, the 1st chapter, the 3rd and the 4th verse. So him being the wicked, exercising his power of the sword, as we read in Revelation, he has taken peace from the earth. And when, as he says, when you start reading these books, especially the Bible, you start putting 2 and 2 together like, oh, this is why this guy is ashamed. And he's trying to hide all these books that reveal his history, because now, as spoken of in the Bible, the what they call that, the mystery of iniquity has been revealed. What's that in 2 Thessalonians? I think that's in 2 Thessalonians. Please be patient with me, folks. Yep, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So the time of bad Uncle Esau being revealed, all right, connecting his real identity to his fake identity, all right, that time would not come until we first fell away from our heritage. Because, see, once we fell away from our heritage, the truth that we have been blessed with fell by the wayside, allowing all types of evil and wickedness and witchcraft to prosper. All right. So let me read this again. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. It says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Now I can continue reading, but that's the point. All right. See, the mystery of iniquity has been revealed. The man of sin, the son of perdition, the wicked, all right, the devil and Satan, he has been revealed to be a man whose biblical identity is referred to as Esau Edom, who the world for a long period of time has referred to as white or Caucasian. And see, now he's trying to hide these books, as I mentioned before, because now his true identity can be linked to his false identity. Because when you read the Bible, and what we just read, you can clearly see the characteristics of this nation of people. There's only one nation of people who just can't get right, who just can't do righteousness. There's only one nation of people who pride themselves in wickedness, who pride themselves in weaponry, who pride themselves on the fact that they have raped, robbed, and murdered their way all to the top of the food chain. This is Esau Edom. And now, since his true lineage, his true heritage is linked to his fictional name, now he's running scared, because now when people are starting to read the Bible and now read the history of this nation of people, they're like, oh, so you're the reason why people are poor. You are the reason why people are diseased. You are the reason why people are unhealthy. You are the reason why there's mass homelessness. You are the reason why we have a great financial crisis. You are the reason why there's chemtrails in the air. You are the reason why everything that a man and woman and child could possibly enjoy in life is tainted and corrupted to the core, to its very core. You are the reason why almost every single nation could claim that they have been unrighteously exploited by you physically and financially. And so now, since people have the power of this information to say that you are the wicked, the devil, and Satan, who the Bible speaks of, see, oh no, now you don't want, no. See, no. Now you don't want the smoke anymore. Now we got to go hide the books. Now we want to go try to and be diplomatic and be friends and buddy and we're all in this together. It's not all of us. No. It's too late now. You've been exposed. As the scriptures say, how are the things of Esau searched out? You are now exposed. And see, with the advent of the internet and smartphones, man, it ain't looking good. I mean, we all seen that situation that happened in New York. Okay. And then soon after that incident happened in New York, guess what you start seeing all over the internet? This guy from this place brought up on charges. This so-called pastor or the the B rabs. Just inverse the syllables. I don't want to say that because, the algorithm. But the B rabs. You're starting to see all these articles come out about their extremely vile behavior. And because this truth is hurting them so much, it's as the scripture says in the book of Revelation 12 and 12, it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the habitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time." And that's why he's trying to burn books. That's why he's putting all these trying to get all these laws in the books that's going to allow the internet to be governed by one entity. This is why they're developing rules. I think it was for like T-Mobile, something like that, where if you get caught saying something that they don't like, you can be fined $500 some dollars. Okay. These are moves and acts of desperation because he knows with all this truth that has come out and all the truth that is yet to still come out. All right. This man is desperate, and a desperate man does desperate things because he knows with all the information that people can access at this time, he knows it's short. He knows that it can't go on. He knows that at the rate this truth is coming out, he cannot establish his campaign with all this truth that's coming out. So this is why he's trying to pretty much implement worldwide censorship. And eventually it's going to get to the point where burning books won't be enough. Censoring the internet won't be enough. He's just going to have to revert back to what he knows best. Killing. And you see, this is the reason, Mr. What's his name again? Kasim.
16 weeks ago, Casey Neistat.
Oh boy, that's talking about the small hatters. Let me get off this one. But this is the whole reason why, Mr. Rashid Esquire. This is the reason why you have the situation where these guys are burning books, because they have now been exposed for who they are. So, that's all I wanted to say on this. It's we live in a beautiful time where the Lord is coming back, as the scripture says, to destroy him with the brightness of his coming. All right. And part of the Lord destroying this guy is with the truth. This truth has beat him down more and worse than I got to use an expression that the elder Malcolm in our camp always uses, because he has mentioned that if you haven't watched his videos, or even if you have watched his videos, he mentions that he had a successful career in MMA. And he made this expression one day. He's like, "Hey man, this truth is beating Esau down worse than any beat down I could ever give." And he still is, but we're talking about like when he's doing MMA, that was a mighty dude. All right. And for him to say such a statement, this truth is doing some beat down. It's doing some beat downs. But, like I said, that's all I wanted to say on this. I hope you all were edified. Until the next time, we're going to say shalom.